called Rainforest. What I'm currently focused on is building a platform for influencers and brands and connecting them in very unique ways. My favorite disruptive hero, Bill, is a guy named David Leal. Now, maybe 5 people on this earth are going to know who the person is, but he really had an impact on my life early in my 20s. I had just started out in the finance industry and, thinking I knew a few things or two about refinancing mortgages, doing deals on the finance side, what have you. This guy comes in, not only teaches me how to effectively talk to customers and people better, but also in my social life, he taught me a new framework of interacting with people and girls, for example, that totally changed my world around. I had no idea you could work within this new framework of essentially what it boiled down to is teasing and humor, but being authentic and being honest, a lot of teasing and humor to make personal connections with people. And I can tell you that overnight, I just kind of modeled myself after this guy for about a year, and overnight, everything became a lot easier. It really impacted the way that I interact with people across the board, and I've been a better person because of it. I've figured out that what I really enjoy doing is connecting people, building relationships with one person, and then making a connection to another person that ostensibly shouldn't have any reason to meet, but I have figured out an angle for them to come together to create something special. So my favorite disruptive change, Bill, is really been the smartphone. Even early on with the stylish version of the phone, I really saw a lot of value out of it. But now with, and I still have an iPhone, I first saw and held the iPhone, I knew this was going to be huge. I mean, they had made such a disruptive change in the marketplace. And I could see that once they opened up the App Store and you could start developing programs for these mobile phones, that it's all over. Everything's going to change. The rules are going to be rewritten. And although personally I haven't taken advantage of that in a business context, I've enjoyed some of the uses of mobile devices, like being able to work from home or on the run. There is a downside, of course, to mobile devices. I mean, it seems like you're tied to the corporation. You're tied to clients, in my case, or you're tied to investors. But I think the positives far outweigh the negatives. The challenge I have with this disruptive change in technology is the same as what I'm excited about in my favorite disruptive changes, mobile devices. I mean, I find myself tuning into a mobile device sometimes when I should be paying more attention to my kids. The worst offender of that, I hate to do this to a company, but they're doing so well, it doesn't matter, is a game called Candy Crush. I don't know if you've played it, but I'd stay far away from it because it becomes so addicting that's what you're doing instead of hanging out with your family, your wife, what have you. So these mobile devices, there is an addictive quality to it. I mean, just look at people walking down on the streets these days. 4 years ago, they weren't all staring into their phone. Now they're all staring into their phone, bumping into one another. For me, we got to figure out a nice, healthy balance. And I know everybody says that. We really do have to figure that out.